Welcome back to Kate's Kindergarten, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining me again today as we read some more books from our Alphabet Day of the Week series. Today's letter is the letter S. The letter S makes the sound S. Can you say it? S. S. We write the letter S the same way every single time. We start at the top, go very slowly down, around, over and back. It's one motion. So you never go from the top to the bottom. It's always start from the top and come down and around. This is the letter S. So we're going to read two wonderful books today. The first one is by one of my favorite authors, Eric Carle, and it is called The Very Busy Spider. Look at this beautiful spider. Isn't he so cute? See how many legs he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's find out what makes this spider so busy. Come on. The Very Busy Spider. Early one morning, the wind blew a spider across the field. A thin, silky thread trailed from her body. The spider landed on a fence post near a farmyard and began to spin a web with her silky thread. And I wish you could feel this, boys and girls. You could actually feel the web. "Nay, nay," said the horse. "Want to go for a ride?" But the spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. So now she's made more. Every page you're going to see she's done a little bit more. "Moo, moo," said the cow. "Want to eat some grass?" "Moo." But the spider didn't answer. Say it with me. She was very busy spinning her web. Look, her web is becoming more and more complicated. She's spinning a beautiful web. "Bah, bah," said the sheep. "Want to run in the meadow?" But the spider didn't answer. Say it with me. She was very busy spinning her web. Wow, that web is getting more and more complicated. "Ma, ma," said the goat. "Want to jump on the rocks?" But the spider didn't answer. Because why, boys and girls? She was very busy spinning her web. Wow, her web is really becoming very beautiful. "Oink, oink," said the pig. "Want to roll in the mud?" But the spider didn't answer. She was very busy, say it with me, spinning her web. "Woof, woof," barked the dog. "Want to chase a cat?" But the spider didn't answer. Wow, now she's getting to the middle. Now she's going around and around and around. I can feel all of this. She's very busy, you say it, spinning her web. "Meow, meow," cried the cat. "Want to take a nap?" But the spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Wow, the web is getting bigger and bigger every day. Every page it gets more complicated. "Quack, quack," called the duck. "Want to go for a swim? Come on, spider." But the spider didn't answer. She had now finished her web. Now What do you think she's doing up there in the corner? What do you think? I think she might be resting, don't you? Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cried the rooster. Want to catch a pesky fly? And the spider caught the fly in her web, just like that. Who asked the owl. Who built this beautiful web? The spider didn't answer. She had fallen asleep. It had been a very, very busy day. And that is the story, The Very Busy Spider by Eric Carle. And even when you touch the words Eric Carle, they're in the same material as the spider. I hope you enjoyed our first S book, boys and girls. Now we're going to read another classic S book by an author called Ezra Jack Keats. And this is called The Snowy Day. It's been very snowy around Shawnee. Shawnee also starts with the letter S. It's been very snowy here. I love the illustrations in this book. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Wow, that is what some of our streets looked like. We had so much snow recently. Crunch, 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 crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointed out. See how his toes are pointed out? And then he walked with his toes pointed in. And his tracks look different depending on how he moves his feet. Then he dragged his feet very slowly to make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow. And then he made, these are Peter's feet. And now he found something and now he's making a third track. It was a stick. See the stick in his hand? That is what is helping him make the third track. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. We better be careful. Down fell the snow, plop, right on Peter's head. Oh my goodness. What do you think he's thinking in that picture? Do you think maybe he's thinking, maybe I shouldn't have smacked that tree with the stick? Off he goes. He's on more of an adventure. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. Looks like he maybe got hit with a snowball there. So he made a smiling snowman. Smiling snowman. Both start with letter S. And he made a snow angel. Have you ever made a snowman or a snow angel, boys and girls? It's so much fun. It's one of the best parts of when it snows outside. I love to play in the yard in the snow. Peter pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up, up, up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow. And he slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. And he thought and thought and thought about his snow adventures while he was in the tub. Looks like he has a rubber duck and a sailboat in the tub. Sailboat starts with the letter S. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. But the pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. The snowball isn't there, but there's just a wet spot. What do you think could have happened, boys and girls? While he slept, do you think that the snowball might have melted? I think so too, because the house is too what? The house is a little bit too warm to have that. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow. Sun and snow both start with S. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere, and new snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. That is the story, The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. I have one last S book for you today, boys and girls, because this book just has so many S's. Of course, I had to share it with you. This is called Slowly, 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 Said the Sloth. That's 5 S's in the title. Slowly, 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 Said the Sloth by Eric Carle. Wow. Slowly, 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 a sloth crawled along the branch of a tree. There he is. Slowly, 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 the sloth ate a leaf. Sloths are very well known for doing things very slowly. Slowly, 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 the sloth fell asleep. Oh, sorry, boys and girls, I fell asleep for a second there. The sloth made me sleepy. Slowly, 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 the sloth woke up. Here's the armadillo. Slowly, slowly, all day long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. And all night long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. See the different animals on the pages? Even when it rained, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Look at those tree frogs. Why are you so slow? The howler monkey asked one day. But the sloth didn't answer. Why are you so quiet? The caiman asked. But the sloth didn't answer. Why are you so boring? The anteater asked. That was kind of rude, don't you think? I think it was pretty rude of the anteater. But the sloth didn't answer. Those ants better be careful. I think the anteater might be thinking about eating them. Tell me, said the jaguar, why are you so lazy? I think that jaguar is not being very nice either. The sloth thought and thought and thought for a long, long, long time. And finally, the sloth replied, It is true that I am slow, quiet, and maybe boring. I am lackadaisical. I dawdle and I dilly-dally. I am also unflappable, stoic, impassive, sluggish, lethargic, placid, calm, mellow, laid back, and well, slothful. I am relaxed and tranquil, and I like to live in peace. But I am not lazy. Then the sloth yawned and said, "That's just how I am. I like to do things slowly, slowly, slowly." And that, boys and girls, is the story of the slowly, slowly, slowly said the sloth. These are all the animals that are in the book. There's an armadillo, a hoatzin, a poison dart frog, an anaconda, a toucan, a postman butterfly, howler monkey, leaf-cutting ants, an anteater, a bat, a peccary, a tapir, a puma, a yellow-spotted river turtle, a spider monkey, double-crested basilisk, a caiman, a hummingbird, jaguar, quetzal, macaw, coatsy, porcupine, and that bird is called a cock of the rock. Those are all the animals that you see in this book. Slowly, 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 said the sloth. Can you say that 3 times, boys and girls? Slowly, 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 said the sloth. Slowly, 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 said the sloth. Slowly, 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 said the sloth. Almost becomes a tongue twister. Thank you for joining me on our letter S day here in Kate's Kindergarten. I'm so happy that you were able to join me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon, boys and girls. And until then, remember to be kind, to be friendly, and to be helpful in everything you do. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.